And then one thing which is very interesting, you see the picture here, you see the DNA strand, and it's going through a hole which is made in graphene. And the idea here is that pulling it slowly through the graphene mesh, you could sequence the DNA and understand more. There were 4 scientific articles that came out the same way, same week, with the same kind of picture. So what has happened with this is basically imagination is the limit, but we still need to prove these things. Now I want to say a little bit in depth about graphene. And here's something that came earlier this year from a group in Germany. And they were playing around with graphene transistors in a liquid, and they realized that they could operate them and make them interact. And of course, there's a big problem. Let's say your eye is destroyed for some reason, but your visual cord is still working. Then you would like to connect that to something biocompatible and give it impulses, because one knows that you can regain sight in a sense. And today you do this retinal transplants. But in this idea, graphene seems to be biocompatible, which means that if you let graphene interact with a nerve cell, it will meander out, and it's ready to take the electrical impulses that you can feed it. And this you would do by placing a camera, just like the CCTV camera, which would give the impulses to the graphene membrane, and then it would trigger impulses for this.
You guys, the graphene, they have a patent called WO World Order 2020 060606. It talks about biometric scanning of the human system connected to cryptocurrencies. It literally watches and it registers the movement of the human body in order to cause the blockchain or whatever to increase the amount of digital currency that you get based upon a cultural system, just like China implemented the social system. And so it can register you watching video ads, doing certain tasks, etc., with a reward system. Yeah, it's coming, you guys. So right here is the graph aux reacting with electrocurrent in a fluid, salt-based, and this is kind of how it all connects inside of the anatomy. Yeah. They won't say that it's in there, but it is. This is the beast system. This is the 060606.